Hello guys, thank you for coming back. Um, in the last videos that we made our login page in here, so we only made the UI like styling, and we didn't have any styling before. So today, in here in this videos, we are gonna make some function for the login, and if we have more times, maybe we can make the register page. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna do it. So first we go back to our editor in here. Okay, first we need to have our state. So we need to make the state in here. State, and state will be the email. We need to have an email, and we also need to have password, and we also need to have errors. Errors will be the array. The reason why the error has to be the array instead of the string in here, uh, first I'm sorry, it has to be inside the class. What am I doing? Okay, and here, and the reason is, like error doesn't have to be just the one thing, because the error can happen in the email part, or error can also happen in password part, not just only one part. So if someone use really wrong passwords, we need to have the errors for the password. If we have error in the email, we will have error for the email. So that's why we will have the array. And then now that we have our states, so we also need to have this kind of thing. We will comment it out. So now we have this one. It will work well, and this one. First, I'm gonna briefly just explain why we need to have this one. Okay, so if we just comment it out like this, and then we go to website. Okay, we try to change it, but actually nothing happened. I am typing something in my keyboard, but nothing happened. But if I make it back here like this, and then we need to make this function because we don't have the function right now. So function will be here. Function will be here, and we will use the array function. So this dot set state. A set state means if we set the state, we will write in here will be here, like this one, this event. So if we do something like typing in here, so it will trigger this one, and then we will get event. Event here, event, and target and name. So this means event, this event, and then target this one, and the name will be this one, email. So this means this one. So this will be event. I'm sorry, why? Event. It's hard to type today. Target and value. So if we type something in here, the value will be changed as we type something. So this will be event target value. As if we type something like this one, this email will be changed as we type this one. So like we're gonna save this one and then go back in here. So the last time we couldn't just type anything, even though we type something, nothing happened. But if I type something, actually changing, right? Yeah, it's changing. Yeah, it's good. It's really nice. So yeah, that's why we need to use this one. So if we go down, so there will be this one again, value. This one's value will be password in here, and this also needs unchanged. So this one also will give the event for the handle change function. This event target name. What will be the name for the password part? Yeah, name password. So it will be password, and the event target value. If you type in something in here, yeah, it will be changed as you type. So in save, and then if you type something, yeah, it actually changed. So it's really easy and fun. I'm sorry, there is some the UI error in here. I don't know why, yeah, but we just skip for that. Like, we don't want to focus too much on the CSS right now. Yeah, and then the things we need to do too is the submit form. Okay, I think we don't have a submit form, but yeah, we need to make the submit form too. So in here, like, we write everything, and then we need to submit this information into the backend, and then the backend will get that information, and then in the server, we take care in here. In server, yeah, we get, oh, login. In here, yeah, in here, server will get all of the requests from the client. So it will take care of a lot of things, like in here, like compare the password as that we get from the client and with the ones that we have in our database. And then if that is correct, then we will generate the token. And if everything is right, yeah, we will send the login success true into our client. So we can just do what we need to do in here. So yeah, now is the time to make our submit form function. Okay, submit form. This will be also arrow function, and then yeah, we will do event prevent default. You know why we need to do this one, because if we don't have this one, like, we can do like this. We do it, yeah, it will be like this. But if we comment it out, this one, dok, and nothing actually happened. So originally it has to be, yeah, like this. It will refresh the page. But if refresh page, we cannot go the the next parts that we want to go. So that's why we need to prevent that action to happen. So we need to have this one, and then so we need to get the data. We need to get the value for the email and the password that we type. So try to get that data. So data 2 submit. First the email, this the state the email. So this means that we type something in here, and this value will be changed. So this value will be in here, and then we will get that value, yeah, in here. Can you understand it? Yeah. Yeah, this it will be type in here, and this value will go in here, and we will get the value, yeah, from here to this one. So we will get the email, and also we need to get the password. So this also will be this state and password. Yeah, it's easy, right? Yeah. Even though you cannot understand right now, just please keep following. And after that, we also need to like do some validation. We need to check whether this form is valid or not. So yeah, we're gonna do this is form valid, and parameter will be this the state. And we need to make this the function later. Just wait for a moment. And this the set state and then error array. Like error, we're gonna empty out the errors if we have some errors in here. So we also need to make the other function to fill the errors if we face some errors in here. But now, like, we checked whether the firm validity is true or not. So the validation is true. So that's why we need to just empty out the errors, because there was no error at all in here. And then this is time we actually need to use the Redux. But before that, we're gonna do different things, because it will be very serious here. Like, it will be really complicated here if we use the Redux right now. So first we will make the firm valid function. Yeah, this will be really the simple one, because we cannot make very complicated validation right now. So email and then password. If you look in here, I use the curly brace in here. So the reason is like, okay, like I will do this, like email this the state, and this one, and email this the state, and email. Yeah, this will be the same things. So it's actually like it's simpler than this one. So if you use a curly brace in here, you can just like omit this part. So that's why I use this one even in here. So is a firm valid in here. If you see it here at this state, so this means this state email and this state password. So it will have both of them inside of here. So I hope you can understand this part. So after this, I will use the error function. So it will have email and password. So if firm wants to be true, it needs to have this state email and this state password. Like, this means and. This means and. So we need to have email and password. So this firm will be valid. Okay. So we made it really simply. So if we see here, we want to code something in here too for showing the errors we have inside of our application. So if we write something like here, it's very long, or like we don't have any password. So at this times we actually want to show you need to type the password in here so you can submit. Enter the submit button. So we want to show this kind of alert in here. So to do that, we need to like code something inside here, like between the password and submit form. So it will be this, the state. Like, we will put all the errors in here. So we need to get the errors and the length. If length, this means that there is at least one error inside of the state errors. If there is the error inside in here, so we will do div and this display errors. And this will be also a function we don't have right now, but we will have soon. This state errors. I'm sorry, I need to use the curly brace instead of parentheses. So, and we can just use this one. You know, this means like if you have this one, yeah, we will show this one. But if we don't have, we are not gonna do anything. So we also need to have this function here, because we're gonna get errors, because we will put all the errors in here. So we will have errors and then errors, and we will use the map, and like map will do like divide all the like items in the array. So if we have three like item in this array, it will make like if we have one, two, okay, like one, two, like three. Yeah, the errors array will be this if we use this errors, and then this error will be just one, and the next one, the next error will be two, and the next error will be three, like this. So it's like a for each, but usually in React we use the map this one a lot, so it's good for you to understand this one well. So, and in here, yeah, we will do, yeah, p tag, and we also, when we use the map, so we also need to have the key, or if not we will have the warning errors. So just you can use the index in here. This one will be index 0, 1, 2, 3, and whenever we keep like iterating this one, and then we will have this error. And save it. Oh, I need to. Because I have like hard coding this one, so that's why there is this one like map 1, 2, 3, because the display error. So if we go down in here, yeah, if there is error inside of the state errors, yeah, we will show this function. So that's why in here. So I'm gonna remove it again and make it default. Yeah, no array. Oh, why 0? Where is the 0 coming from? In here, where is the 0 coming from? Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe I need to add this one, like this ranks needs to be is the bigger than 0, so I can remove the 0 there. Okay, so now it will be the highlighted part, because we are gonna use like Redux, so it'll be really fun. So first this I'm gonna use the Redux in here. I think this will be really complicated if you've never used the Redux before. So just look at it and don't get any stress from this one. So I'm gonna use it, this props and dispatch. First, to do like this, we need to get import connect from React Redux. So we will use this. So we are going to connect the React application with the Redux. So map state to props, and this one, and we need this one. So this is the function we have a state as a parameter, and return. It will be user state the user. So now we can use this props dispatch. Actually, if you don't want to use the Redux, you can just use the Axios or the fetch to request to the the backend. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do request and I want to put the information in the Redux, so that's why I'm using Redux right now. So and dispatch and login user data, and we need to put this data to submit in here. Like if we do this, after that we need to get the callback function. So this will do so many things. This will like send the request to the front end. After that, the backend will take care of everything, and backend will send the data back to front end as I did before. So we will get some response. So I'm going to do console log first to let you see what's going on here. And before that, I need to have this one. So import from we need to have this one in the action folder. In here we need to make that one. So we need to have Axios here. Axios. And then there's need to have some types, like we don't have type at all in here, but we will have this later. And okay, we have function. We see login user. Login user here, and what did we put as a parameter there? Data to submit. So we can also put the data to submit in here, and then const request Axios. So we need to send this request to the server. So we will use the post instead of get or any other things like the put for editing. So we will use the this one. Alright, you can just we can do API dot users and then login. You know why we use this one? Because if we go to the server again, in server, we made the routing in here. The routing, the location is this one. So this one and this one has to be the same. This one. I'm gonna change this one into users because the other things are also users, and here users. So I want to make it the same things, so there won't be any errors later. So it will be also users, API users login, and the post which data we want to send to the backend. So data to submit, right? So we are going to put that in here, and then we will also get response from here too. So response data. So what we are doing in here is like we will post our Axios request. So if, like, we will put this data into here. So if we get the request in here, so request about email will be this email will be this email. And if we go in here, and we will also put our password we get from here, so you can understand it right now. So we need the request. So we are sending the data in here, and then after that we do everything in here, and then we get some data to front end again. Yeah, we will get the response. This response will be that one. So, and then we want to put what we got from the backend to the Redux store. So that's what we are doing right now. Just type login user payload. I know it's really complicated right now, so like that's why I think you just need to like get used to. So to get used to this one, you can just keep watching it or keep practicing it. Yeah, I know that is really boring, but actually there's the things that you need to do right now. So we need to type, and then we go to types.js. In here, export. We will write export and const and login user, and then we will save it, and we will put this one into the reducer store. Where is the reducer? The reducer in here. We'll come in here, import the from action types. Okay, it's good. And in here, case, this one, login user. The action type, if the action type is a login user, we will return stay. You know this spread function. This spread function means that we will get everything that we have in the state. So it will get everything from the state, but there is nothing in here, so we are going to have only nothing. So after that, we will have login source says action payload. The reason why we need to do this is that if we go to like server here, well, after doing everything, yeah, this just the send login success true message. So that's why we want to get that message in here. So we're gonna do in rear in there first. So I'm gonna let you see. So I did everything, and then we go here. There's some problem. I'm sorry in here. Yeah, I didn't write anything. So action and user action. Okay. So I'm gonna I'm clicking. So we get this one. Payload success. Now this is what we get from here. Response. Login success true. Right? It's cool. Yeah. And if we see the Redux extension dev tool, so we can see this one. It's so cool, right? So and then so what we need to do, we need to go back to a login page in here. Yeah, we need to keep going right now. So we saw if the login is successful, so we will get the login success true. So in here, if response and payload, because this will be payload, and login success, payload and login success is true. I'm sorry, I need to use the curly braces inside here. It's true. We are going to change our page into anywhere we want to make it go. So just the home page, yeah, because we don't need to be in the login page anymore because we log in. So we need to go to home page or about page or any other page if we want to let this page to go. So if not, like if we fail to log in, yeah, we will make errors. This the set state. Yeah, we are in this error array, so we are gonna put errors in there. So set array, set state, errors, this state, errors, concat, fail to log in. You can check your email and password. Yeah. So I'm not gonna type anything in the email. So and then I type this one. Okay. Yeah. Fail to log in. You can check your email because the in our database that we don't have this name and this password. That's why we cannot go inside. So we keep failing. And in here, if the form is valid, and we can also do and else. This or state. Yeah, if the form is not valid, we can also do errors. This does state error concat form is not valid. So like in here, yeah, form is not valid. Yeah, it's cool, right? So I think we did everything for the login page right now, but it took so long time. I'm sorry about it. I wanted to make it really fast, but maybe I'm actually lacking a lot in my ability to teach you so clearly and fast. So maybe I need to keep trying and trying. So anyway, thank you for watching this long video and long and confusing video. And yeah, next time and next videos I'm gonna make the register page. So I want you to have a really nice day and you did really good. Thank you. Goodbye.